So do you want to go down a rabbit hole?
What rabbit? Are we chasing?
Amari.
That might be a fun adventure.
It's going to be interesting.
So what is an Amaro, Riley?
An Amaro is typically a digestif.
Okay.
It is a bittersweet herbal liqueur, usually made in Italy. And I think that's probably like a staple.
Right.
But I think probably we've branched out a little bit since then, but they are still extremely popular in Italy.
Yeah, it's definitely a rising type of liqueur.
Yes, in the United States.
I know there's a huge wide range of different types. We could probably make a 2-hour-long episode.
And not even scratch the surface.
Right. So we chose, well, the reason why we chose at least one of these is the paper plane, the cocktail that we're gonna use. The creator of it, he specifically chose Amaro Nonino for it. And so that's why we were using this one.
Yep.
And then the other two are kind of just similar to this specific Amaro, to where we decided to try those.
From what I've read, the Amaro Montenegro should be the most approachable of the three, and it will go slightly more bitter and herbal down the line, from what I understand. This one, I've always wanted this bottle because I love the shape of it.
Right.
I love the label. I don't really care what's in it. I just want the bottle.
We're gonna go from what you read to be the more approachable to a little bit maybe more advanced in taste.
From my understanding.
Sure. That's what we're here to do, is learn for ourselves, and hopefully you guys learn a thing or two.
Yep, there are a lot of people that we know that have dozens of bottles of Amari.
Way more knowledge,
and have so much more knowledge. So this is us exploring the genre of spirit.
Do you remember the price points of these?
I don't. I do know that the Amaro Montenegro was more expensive.
Yeah.
I want to say somewhere in the $45 range.
I think you're right, but even these were all between 35 and 45, if I remember right. They're a little bit more expensive, but I think it's also because there's a lot more things in the techniques and the process of making them cause it to be more expensive. Kind of like chartreuse, maraschino, there's just a lot of things going on. They're going to be more expensive, but again,
more ingredients, more all of it.
But again, it's going to take you a while to get through a bottle, so. Very light,
herbal.
Yep.
There's a lot of citrusy orange.
A lot of citrus. Yeah, a lot of citrus. I think. I kind of smell a little bit of menthol, but nothing too crazy.
It's a little bit perfumey.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Ooh, that's really nice.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I mean, I can see how it would be a good modifier.
Right.
But by itself, that one was hard to swallow.
It's almost got peppermint, some sort of like candied peppermint herb kind of taste to it at the beginning.
It tastes perfume. It tastes like perfume to me. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't mind it. I like it. I think it's good.
Yeah.
So let's check the other one out and see.
But that being said, it does taste exactly like what I expected it to taste like.
So we're gonna do the Amaro Nonino. I really like the label of this one.
It's very pretty.
Yeah. These all kind of have this like old school classic design, Which again, they've probably been around forever, so of course they're old and classic.
We're gonna not put this cork on all the way because it is very hard to remove.
Okay, way different nose.
Yep.
Not as sweet.
This is more bitter orange. Not perfumey.
It's also kind of like a flat smell too. Like it's not like big and.
Yeah, it doesn't really smell like a whole lot.
It's kind of got like a flat cola.
I like this one much better. It is it's not as complex as I expected it to be, but it is nice.
It's nice. There's still a lot of flavor going on, but it's like only 2 or 3 flavors. It seems like that's all there is to it.
Yep, it's the bitter orange.
It is kind of like this, I don't know if refreshing, but kind of like pop of brightness to it a little bit,
Yeah, the citrus pop. Still not something that I would.
I'm liking. I don't know. I can see why this rabbit hole is a deep rabbit hole that you're never gonna get out of, because it's between these two. There's night and day differences between the two.
Absolutely. I still don't think it's something that I will graduate to drinking on the rocks after dinner.
Maybe, I don't know. I guess I could. I'm looking at ABV right now. This one's 23%. This is 35%. That's a pretty huge.
That's a big jump.
Because didn't you read that Amaro is either between 16 or 40%?
Correct.
And that's a huge jump between basically a liqueur.
Yes, it can be basically anything.
Right. Want to go ahead and try the last one?
Yep, I'll let you pour it. I'll keep this guy distracted. Come over here.
And the ABV of this is 30%.
Yep.
So a decent range of.
Yep.
God.
There's a lot of sugar content in these, so the caps will stick.
The color of this one is way deeper, way like not tar-like, but it's definitely.
Yeah.
It's definitely.
It's cola colored.
Exactly. Ooh, definitely has that cola smell to it. Menthol, minty.
Yeah, it's kind of abrasive.
Abrasive. There's this little star anise in there. It smells like. Okay, you ready?
No.
Okay.
I was bracing for much worse.
It basically tastes exactly like how it smells.
Yeah.
Not too offensively. It is, I get where you're saying it's a little offensive, but not like overly offensive. It's just kind of a little aggressive.
On the nose, but like when you taste it, it's not aggressive. It's actually a lot more mild than I expected based on what it smells like. But it is, I do get some like cherry cola.
Right.
And some citrus, but I think out of all of them, that one I think tastes the best to me.
Okay, see, I think the Nonino is my favorite out of the three.
Yeah.
I think I'm actually surprised that this one is the one you like the most.
Right. Same.
Shows you how our palates just kind of grow throughout time and just developing and pushing and what you want to try and stuff like that.
Well, and I love me a cherry Pepsi.
It's true.
And the cherry flavor I get in that is similar to this.
Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and make a paper plane now, and Riley's going to try them and see if she can guess which version has which Amaro in it. If you're not familiar, the paper plane is a riff on the last word. There's this short story named Sam, and he created this cocktail, I think pretty recently, like 2008, 2007, so it's fairly new. He started with Campari instead of Aperol, but then he wasn't too thrilled about it and switched it to Aperol to where it's the recipe now. So it's just gonna be all equal parts, super easy to make. I love a last word and the final word. I'm not really sure how I'm not gonna not like this cocktail.
I am hesitantly optimistic.
Okay.
Because I really do like a final word.
Right.
Not a fan of a last word, which is wild because I'm much more a fan of gin than I am of whiskey.
Right.
But the chartreuse,
It's a different game for sure.
It's a different beast.
Let's make a paper plane. I'm actually really excited to try this. I've been wanting to try this for quite a while now. We've had a couple of Amaros and just haven't really got around to trying it. So I thought this is the perfect time to try it and go from there. So which one would you like to try first? And the shoulder cap.
And the shoulder cap. Let's try this one because I know for sure which one it is.
What? Why can you say that? It is way, they're all three kind of different colors for sure, but that one obviously stands out more than any other one.
Right.
So.
What can you do? I like that.
It's interesting. It's pretty smooth. Ooh,
it's very
smooth.
The
end. Oh, wow.
I literally got stuck for a second while I was processing what I was tasting.
That's almost like blood orange, right?
Yeah.
Like the citrus and then that bitterness from the apple kind of gives it a nice blood orange.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you get stuck for a sec? Because my brain got stuck.
Let's just make a whole patch of that and just sit upstairs in a hot tub and drinking. Wow.
Hot tub sounds great because
it's so cold in here. But wow, that is really good.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you other two.
If I'm wrong.
You're gonna quit YouTube?
I'm gonna have to.
Trust me, I got wrong anyways. So, all right, which next one we're gonna try? They're all really nice colors. I do like all the different hues of orange/red, I guess, you know?
Yes. Let's go with the other Nick and Nora.
Okay. Anything with the smell?
This one smells extremely bitter.
Okay.
Like herbal.
Okay.
See, that tastes like a very good riff on a sour. Throw an egg white in there, you've got like a whiskey sour without the whiskey, but like still with booze.
Yeah, there's definitely a little bit more flavor complexity to it.
Yeah.
Like, it's like the bitter side of it, but it's integrated into the cocktail, but with a little bit more depth than just Angostura bitters. Definitely has that citrus.
Yeah.
This is more sour. That's more like fresh citrus kind of.
Yes.
I like it.
The lemon pulls the most in that.
Yep.
And last but not least. Huh.
The last one we tried has a little bit more deeper bitterness, richness to it.
I wouldn't call it bitter or rich. I would call it herbal and perfumey.
Potato tomato. The re-sip of that one, the bitterness is coming back through, kind of like in the blood orange, like this first one, just not as bright. You pulled the car
I
over.
pulled the car over.
So we probably both agree that the first one was our favorite.
Yeah.
All right, you're testing.
I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with my first thoughts.
Okay.
I might, because other ingredients can make things be different,
Sure.
but like, yep, going with it.
Okay. And so we're agreeing that the first one's our
Yes.
favorite one. They're all really good.
Yes, and I mean, even this perfumey one is very good. It's a lot better than I would have thought it would be because everything is subtle and blended well. I do like what the Aperol does to this cocktail.
Right. So this is our third filming today. Spread it out throughout the day. And you're 9 for 9.
Yes!
You are way better at this than I am.
Granted, today was pretty easy.
Yeah, they're all really good in their own little way. Like, what am I looking for today at my paper plane? It's kind of where I would go.
Yes.
I would put this on the menu. I think this is the more user-friendly. Like, it just...
The drinker friendly, yeah. This one is, the Ramazzotti is the sweetest one too. And I think it's just like...
Oh man, now going back and forth, your palate is all messed up.
Oh,
it is all like, they're all trying to pull from each other and man.
This to me tastes like a very light Trinidad sour.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And I love a Trinidad sour. So.
And I think this one, the reason I like that is because you said it's almost like a whiskey sour. But it still kind of got some of those herbalness to it and stuff like that. So I can see why he went with this specific one.
Yes.
Again, bartenders kind of pull towards things, I think, that aren't sweeter. They're a little bit more punchier and a little bit more herbally and stuff like that. When you've been doing it for so long.
Right. I'm just so surprised that I'm not mad about that.
Right.
Because I really did not like the first taste of that.
Right. Well, it just proves, like you said, other things mixed with other things, round other things out, smooth it out, enhance this, de-enhance that. Yeah, I think this is a great cocktail. Like I said, we want to explore more of these like very flavorful cocktails with ingredients because that's what kind of more cocktails actually are. So I really want to do this one. I thought this was a good one with Amaro's, and yeah, not disappointed at all. Good job, babe. If you guys like this content, where you want to see us do more tastings, let us know if you want to do more things like Amaro's, or maybe do a second round of Amaro's and
Amari,
sorry, a different round of Amari that you'd like us to see, and which ones you would like us to try to get. Go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment on which different Amaro that you would like us to try. And yeah.
And what's your favorite Amaro?
Yeah, what's your favorite? I'd be interested to see what people like.
This one's mine.
So we can get So next time, check out one of our last videos. One of the ones that we filmed today was our mezcal video of Del Mega. Mega.
No, that's not it.
Go ahead and check out one of our other videos, Mezcal Del Magay. Go ahead and check out one of our last videos, Del McKay.
What?
I don't know, I'm done with this. And see if Riley can do that on an original cocktail that I created for Valentine's Day. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
I might not survive tonight.
Thank